Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Are y'all doing good today? I'm doing good today. Had a great week last week. It was like a snow week. My 6 year old is the first time she's really seen snow. So that was super fun. And of course, my 2 year old's never seen snow. She didn't really like it very much, to be honest. She had fun for a minute, but the first time she fell flat on her face, she was like, no, I'm cold, I'm wet inside. It's cold out here. And so she didn't last in the snow very long. But my 6 year old had a blast. Her, my mother in law lives next door, and they put my daughter behind their four wheeler. And like, I have these plastic pools. So they put a laundry basket in the one of these in this plastic pool and like tied it all up or whatever, and then Papa and Mimi pulled her around in the snow. And my oldest daughter had a little bit of fun, but she's more like me and like, it's cold. I like watching y'all have fun, but it's cold out there. So this snow's been great. This past week has been great. My husband's been off all week, but I'm gonna have a little more time to do videos this week. So I wanted to ask you guys, when I have time to record, I usually record like 3 videos and then I just drop them as I get them edited. Would you guys prefer that I like wait and drop one a day, or would you rather just get 3 videos a day, a couple times a week? Y'all let me know in the comments, because the plan right now, what I've been doing is just as I get them edited, just dropping them as soon as I edit them. So y'all let me know if y'all would rather me just drop one a day and wait to post them. But right now we are going to watch Doing More Rappin'. Yes, we are. I know I'm in this one. I'm excited. I'm not really a reaction channel. I am a reaction channel. I'm reacting to the music, but I'm focusing more on the lyrics. These are not like my first time hearing the songs or anything with any of the songs that I review. It's not a first time reaction. It's just how I feel about the song. And so just disclaimer, of course I've heard the song several times. And I'm very, it's good. It kind of sounds like he's freestyling, doesn't it? Because Kalani goes in there at the end and tells him it's 7 minutes. So I don't know if it's written or if he freestyled it. If he freestyled it, that's cool. I love the hog. I love that he's got the hog. And he's got the sword. Yeah. He's playing the world's tiniest piano. The Eminem call out at the beginning. So apparently Adam hates Eminem. I did not know this. But apparently Adam hates Eminem. So that's just, a tiny little poke. Look at these never gonna bees walking around my throne again. I told them that they all sucked, and now they lick in the seat for donor eggs. They are trying to clone him. They are trying to be his clone. They are trying to clone him. But they can't. They can't because they're inauthentic. You can't. A clone. Look, I love conspiracies, guys, but the clone thing, no. No. You can't put a soul in a clone. Okay? It doesn't work. They're messed up. So you can't clone a human. You can't give it a spirit. So, the masks, yes, but the cloning thing, that's a rabbit hole not worth going down, guys. Y'all messed up, got my evil side feeling young again. Well, I don't want you to go evil, okay, because I like your music. But I understand they've got him back to his younger days, his trolling days. Talk about church all you want, never hold the flame at upper ends. So, one, he can never be what church is. He could never have that level of his in his music because his music just isn't that deep. Adam's music just isn't that deep. Talk about church all you want, never hold a flame at upper ends. Okay, I wonder if there's a nugget right there. I cross examine the altar and alter the motives. Okay, guys, that is what I've been saying. Okay, he sees all the pagan stuff in the music. And I'm not just talking about Adam, I'm just talking about music in general, the industry as a whole. And he is holding the hogshead. And Tom McDonald has crazy stuff in his music, like weird satanic stuff in his music. Okay, he cross-examined their altars and altered the motives. That is what I've been saying about the symbolism in his music. He takes these symbols that Satan has tried to steal and he inverts them and back to their original purpose. Okay, because Satan takes God's symbols and he inverts them. Okay, and Upchurch in his music and in his symbolism, he takes that and writes it. That's what all this stuff about all the pyramids and stuff was. He's been doing this, okay, in his music. He takes their inverted symbolism and restores it to its original symbolism, which is for God. It's something I've not seen anybody else do in music. So that is such a hard bar that I feel like so many people missed because they don't know his music like that. But okay. To rope them in and stick them on the track while I'm driving the locomotive. He's been leading them. Okay, they are on his train. They are on his train. West Virginia coal by the ton to show them they barely lit. Ooh. All your joints a little flick with a little bick. So again, the low flame, like it's not deep enough to be a big flame, like it's not important enough. Somebody call up Mini Thin for Adam to battle a couple licks. I don't know who Mini Thin is, but I'm sure y'all are going to tell me in the comments. So he can feel he's doing stuff, then toss him in the industry ditch. So probably somebody in the industry that Adam has been working with while he's pretending to be independent and he actually owns and runs a record label. You're an independent artist, but you have creative control over the music of the people signed at your record label. Does that sound like an independent artist, y'all? And now my knee in the neck of Klonopin Poppin Kaepernick. So Kaepernick Kaepernick's whole thing was grifting. Okay, he wasn't standing up for anything. He wasn't exposing anything. He's a plant. Okay, and what he did was plant behavior, like they had Alyssa Milano do with Me Too. Plant behavior. Okay, because he wore those daggum cops or pigs, pig cop socks. Okay, and it turned a good conversation negative and it made it back into this race war thing instead of talking about what was actually important in that movement. Okay, and Calhoun's doing the same thing with MAGA. He doesn't believe any of this stuff. Okay, he's using it to get his name out there. He's using it to clout chase or whatever. And he's got his knee on the neck of Klonopin, Pop, and Kaepernick. Right, because Adam keeps going after church about the fact that he uses Adderall, which he has ADHD, but he keeps going after church about the fact that he said he uses Adderall. And Adam has a bunch of songs where he talks about his extensive drug use. He's got a song named Klonopin. Pop up a coffin in Nashville and give him the Tennessee Titan pin again. Pop up a coffin. And so Church's coffin was one of the Adam disses. And give him the Tennessee Titan pin again. Church is from Tennessee. He's a titan in this lane of music because he's a giant. Titans were giants. He is the giant of this lane. Been ruined. Only way I'm coughing is if I'm smoking that air pollution. You know that LA air? That LA air Adam's been breathing. He's doing praying hands and saying I'm Lucius. Oh my goodness. I don't understand why all of them are like praying for you or holy water or blasphemy. Like, what is happening? Why is there such a spiritual undertone in the music? They obviously don't know what they're talking about because they keep comparing church to Jesus because they don't know anything about the Bible. So it sounds dumb when they use Christian elements. I don't understand why they keep doing that. Get someone else to write your songs. Whoever's writing for all of y'all. Or quit putting like Jesus in the AI rap generator. Oh, and then he cuts the beat. He's never produced hits. Right. Like every hit Adam has is a feature or a collab. He doesn't have any songs of his own that were hits. Doodle dandies. I've mentioned this before. Look up the definition to a doodle dandy. His doodle dandy country music acoustics. His country album was horrible. It was so bad. It was so bad. You really nibbling toothpicks. Yard only got 2 sticks. You wish his country yard only got 2 sticks. Correct. My little sister has to pick up sticks. That's her chore. She's got to pick up all the sticks out of the yard every day. And yeah, I don't see Adam out there picking up the sticks in his yard. Y'all think that's the kind of person Adam is? He's got to go pick up sticks out of the yard? No, I think so. Aw, your record label ain't even doing stuff. Except for shady stuff. Except Katie drove to the 615 with 2 huge Hustler Holly Wood dicks. Okay, so Hollywood is poisonous wood. It's poisonous wood. People would use holly bushes to trip. Okay, it's a way of it's literally a way of poisoning yourself into having hallucinations. And that's the name of Hollywood, right? That's what Hollywood does. Give you delusions. That's like their whole job. Shows up. So I don't know who the 2 guys he's referring to that showed up with Katie Noel. I don't know what guys he's referring to. Will y'all let me know in the comments? Oh my gosh, this reaction is 15 minutes and we're not even 2 minutes into the song. Demon Jones left Nashville before Katie Noel got there. Demon Jones knew that they were doing some messery and he dipped out of Nashville early because he did not want to be associated with Katie Noel because he realized what they were doing there and was like, mm-mm. That's also why Adam hinted that Jelly Roll was going to be at that Nashville thing on that album before they did it. And of course, Jelly and Struggle, none of them are wanting to associate with Adam right now because they know what's happening. He can only get these younger guys that nobody knows of.
Like, dude, please call me, Skin. This dude calling me a fed like that statement's for real. But you identify as a dude who's never shaven his beard.
The idea that Upchurch is the Fed is funny. Okay. Also, Diddy was a Fed. In my opinion, I think he was probably working with the feds. Like what his dad was. His dad was a snitch. Diddy's dad was a snitch. And so it's not like they will attach themselves to bad people for sometimes investigative purposes, sometimes other purposes. There are good people in the FBI, I think. But I think it's the top of all of these things that are bad, not the bottom. Like the normal, I think it's the top that's corrupt. But the top being corrupt causes corruption throughout.
I'm about as undercover as your son pretending he's not queer. If you didn't get that last line, I'll explain it.
I'm about as undercover as your kid pretending he's not queer. Correct. Okay, so after just saying I'm not undercover, like I've told you, I've been telling y'all, I'm recording everything, I'm making a documentary. He's been telling you in the music what these guys are, what they've been doing. Go listen to Superstar again, okay? He's telling you who they are and what they're doing. He's been telling them.
Make it clear. Fed shave their beard, change name, and disappear. And if Adam ain't doing or rapping, you really know who he is.
I think maybe he thinks Adam's a Fed, which wouldn't surprise me. This is such a hard section. Correct. He does not give his life a truthful alignment. Correct. He is pretending to be something he is not. And he can't write. He says he's got a ghostwriter, which makes sense to me. I think there's like a few guys who write for everybody because all the music sounds very, very similar. It's all the same, or they're all using AI to write their music. And so when you use AI, I don't get that line. The 30 back-to-back, Adam retires all the time. This is like his 8th retirement right now. White ribbon rappers, they want a trophy. They want credit just for participating.
Audition, occupation in remission. After paying 50 rappers $50 to do a bunch of flopping disses, and they accept it because they lived it in mama's basement playing dress up. Satisfied everywhere in life except in the mirror from the neck up. Catalog of shit dump.
Yeah, his catalog is not good. Oh, I love this line. If I was the devil and I was on a thick stump, I'd pop you with a fiddle and a rod and ribbon without even pulling a damn note, 'cause I'm guitared strum. So he's referencing the Charlie Daniels song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, because that song is Charlie Daniels challenging Satan to a battle of music. Charlie Daniels is saying, I am better at making music than Satan is. God is better at music than Satan. Hands down, that is true. That is true. And so he's saying, Adam, you couldn't even do that. You can't challenge Satan because you can't even play the guitar. You have no idea what this lane of music is even about.
Riding ribbon without even pulling a damn note, cuz I don't get guitar strum. Yeah, this is a real diss track, you fucking politicking non-politician, polished shit dish, always sipping to other dudes because you suck at rhyming lyrics. You take medication
Yes.
for simply having critics. It kills your
Uh,
spirit because you're
oh, I love this line too. So he says, you take medication just for having critics, which is a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar because he does. He like I've said to a couple people, if you can't handle somebody trolling you, you need to get off the internet. Just quit posting. Just get off the internet. Just put your phone down. If you're like obsessed with the negative comments, just put your phone down. Quit looking at it. It kills your spirit because your maturity level mimics. And then he goes into the Sonic bar and where he says, y'all know what he says. This is not the first time you've watched a reaction video to this song. But it kills your spirit because your maturity level mimics a kid at Sonic shouting at bad bitches. He's saying like you're 13. I've been saying that too. They're 13 or 14 mentally, like maturity wise, they're children. They're literal children.
one of a kid who just got his license at Sonic trying to holler at bad bitches. I'm pretty sure a whole section of your fucking brain missing.
Probably. Right. Why is he got God all in his songs now?
If I kill any more careers, I'll be labeled.
If you look, you are told to judge by the fruits of the Spirit. That's how you're told to judge. And I don't see the fruit of the Spirit with Adam. And I don't hear God in his music. Half of his references that he uses are blasphemous. He said in one of his dishes he was going to have church like the Passion of the Christ. That's not a Christian thing to do or to say. Like the people who killed Jesus weren't the good guys in the story, right? Those weren't the good guys.
A forbidden mortician, magician, musician, encryption, most attention, getting business wizard they ever fucking existed, bitches. Yeah, you now in a dead end. You been done, and dead in the end. Dead ass, dead serious, and dead gum. Holy shit. Don't even get to catch this body. This motherfucker, you gotta literally deadlift. Yeah, I know. There's a whole bunch of dead shit. Dead beating a dead stare.
They see dead beat and a dead stare. Ouch. 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 Dead beat and a dead stare. Because, I mean, Adam said that about himself, that he was kind of a deadbeat dad with Taman when Taman was younger. And a dead stare, like Adam's eyes are blank. When you watch videos where he's talking, his eyes are blank.
He won't write, can't fight, dead man
Won't write,
walking, so
can't fight, dead men walking and talking.
Stepping on the dead. Lastly, I'll give him a dead leg. Because the last time you got rocked, it was from a Nashville leg.
A dead leg. So the wrestling move, a dead leg. The last time you got rocked is from a Nashville. And so Nashville is, I think, the guy he got into a fight with outside of a studio. And he got punched in the eye. Yeah. That was I don't enjoy watching fight things, but that was the way Adam handled that was actually really sad because he's like, a bunch of these guys ganged up on me. We saw the fight. It was recorded. It was 1-on-1. We saw what happened. You got punched in the eye and you didn't want to fight anymore. It's okay.
One hit and you were stoned, stumbling in the road like a malfunctioned Tesla bot. Almost got hit by 2 buses, an Escalade, and an off-duty Vandy cop.
They were all up in the street.
Really, that shit's silly. You call me Diddy because you really know that I'm 50.
Okay. He's really 50. So Diddy was the one doing the weirdo stuff. Okay. And 50 was the one pointing out the weirdo stuff. So Adam's the Diddy. Church is the 50. And 50 Cent is who inspired Church to start rapping in the first place. And I talked to y'all about 50 Cent in my Flamin' Halo reaction and what Upchurch thinks about his music. Mr. Guild of Lollipops, because Adam is short. Yeah. He's waiting for the mic to drop. So he knows. So he's waiting for the mic to drop. He's waiting for Upchurch's finishing blow. I don't know. For me, this doesn't sound like his. Okay, you're part of some weird cabal. You and Jelly roll at my house saying, dude, you're worth a lot of money, dog. You're part of a weird cabal. I told y'all. He keeps telling y'all this over and over and over. They're into weirdo stuff. They are into weirdo stuff. They are into weirdo stuff. And they're really mad that Upchurch, they want to take the whole lane mainstream. Okay, they want it on radio stations. They want it mainstream. They wanted a mainstream lane, I think, in country music, but I don't know if it's going to work. But I think that's what they're trying. And they can't take it. They can't be on the radio if they're not going to play Upchurch music, because most of the lane is Upchurch fans. So if you don't have his music on there, people aren't listening. That's why even people who like are full-time Upchurch haters, like Triple T, still play his music in their live streams. You have to if you're going to follow the lane.
There's some honey hogs, 200 million for my catalog. That wouldn't shock me even if I stuck my tongue to the strongest prong of a cattle prod. Somebody graph a scatter plot. Money to me matters not. Really what the matter was, I'm so fucking dope you'd OD trying to get like me a lot. You a stick figure rapper. I'm a stroke of medieval art. You embody artificial art.
And my body obtains the DNA of stars. So, there is that we're all made of stardust thing. But he's saying the same thing. You're not on the same level. There is not the same depth to your music. And you keep trying to convince people we're this far apart, but y'all aren't. You aren't. Lyrically, you're so far apart. It's crazy. You're somebody that people mock. MOCH, I bet that's important. Maybe that's maybe like Moloch, but he's somebody that people mock. I've watched a lot of reaction videos, and by how many black reactors really laughed at that line, I'm guessing it's probably true. He does have the vibe of a crooked cop, yes. Giving tickets for your personal problems because you personally don't know how to solve them. Motherfucker, I'll pop a smirk, you pop a squat. In this situation, you Papa Doc. He's Papa. So in this situation, Adam is Papa Doc. Adam is Papa Doc because he keeps saying the same thing everybody's heard over and over and over. Everybody's seen that 8 Mile, the last rap battle scene in 8 Mile, where Eminem is just like, tell them something they don't know about me. And that's the thing that Adam has failed to produce this entire time. Is anything true that not everybody already knows. Industry should have went and got a proper prop. Right? Adam was a bad one for the industry to try to plan their stuff around because he looks like a scorned ex-girlfriend. The lyrical substance of 80s rock. I love this line. This is one of my favorite lines because their lyrical substance of 80s rock. If you know 80s rock, what is in all of that music? What kind of symbolism do they use? Who do they serve in 80s rock? Have y'all never seen the Baby Groupies documentary? Those were not good people. Those were not good people, and there's stuff in their lyrics. Actually, a lot of those 80s rock guys, there's stuff in their lyrics where they're literally talking about sleeping with children, literal 12, 13-year-olds. Like they're talking about it in their lyrics, and a lot of people will sing along to these songs, and it's like, no, you need to listen to what they're saying. It's actually important. You really want to be singing like a PDF file anthem. Let me guess. Jam wine, zipper coming undone. Oh, this is such a hard. This is such how he does this. Referencing Korn, saying Jam Wayne is dating Taman, and I know a couple people who have been like, I can't believe you brought Taman into it. Taman was with Adam and Triple T and Mises during the whole Walmart situation. Taman has inserted himself into this. Taman inserted himself into this when he started confronting Upchurch fans out in Walmart parking lots. Okay, so no, I don't care that he mentioned Taman. Taman's a grown man who put himself. Siggity Sam. This is Siggity Sam. Midget, because he's short. Aw, and it really hurts Adam's feelings when you call him short. Also, the teeny tiny hands thing. It's so funny that Adam's reply to this was that song Holy Water, where, he's wearing that big old jacket, and he looks like, I saw somebody say, I can't remember who it was, but if you comment in my comments, I'll pin your comment. Somebody said he looks like the Burger King guy, like the Burger King with the big head and the tiny hands with the jacket on. I saw somebody say he looked like Cruella de Vil. Somebody clipped the beginning of it. Maybe it was Gabe. Also, Gabe's got a new podcast that I watched. I was so excited to see y'all the other night. This is going to be great. Y'all should check that out too. But maybe it was Gabe. But I saw somebody clip the beginning of Adam's video and turn it into the "Do You Want to Build a Snowman" song. And it was hilarious. Adam gonna be like, dude, what's up, pay-per-view tickets? We'll call the event Two Trojan Punch. Two Trojan. Remember what I said about the Trojans? Trojans because of their Tennessee's team. Upchurch calls himself a Trojan because he's a giant in the lane. He says using God to save his ASS, I actually appreciate. And when he's talking about God, he spells out the cuss word instead of saying it. That's great. Actually, I really enjoy that. And Adam is doing that. Adam and Mises both did that. And Struggle, really. And now Jelly's doing that stuff. They're starting to cling to the God thing. And it's that's not something you grift off of. Okay, if you're really into it, that's great. But you don't sound like you read your Bible. Okay? You don't sound like you read the Bible. And that's why he said, but he's really getting cursed by the Son of the Man, the Son of God, Jesus. He's really getting cursed because Jesus doesn't like people grifting off him. So, he's got to go up against God himself. Also, I don't really ever hear Adam talk about Jesus. He ever only talks about God. And here's the thing. God can mean different things to different people. Not everybody who says God is talking about the same one you serve. I stay humming the ham. Also, Jesus is the only one who can curse. We're not supposed to curse. We're not God. We cannot decide who gets cursed and blessed. We can pray about it. We can talk to God about it, but we don't do that. It's God it's God that decides all that stuff. Motherfuckers who try to make the narrative that I ain't nothing but a run in the mill. I'm running with mills, running from deals. I ain't rappers right. He is not the same. They are very different. He's not run of the mill, and he's running from deals. All of these guys have basically flipped the script ever since Jelly signed. They've all been trying to try to get the audience to be okay with them all signing record deals, but the audience just isn't going to be okay with it. We don't care. We don't follow the mainstream. We don't like it. So either Adam is in love with Upchurch, or maybe there's another reason that all these guys are coming after him. Maybe there's another reason all these guys are putting aliens all in their videos. Okay, Upchurch starts talking about sex trafficking, and all of a sudden, everybody's got a problem with him. And everybody's taunting him with the very thing that he used to talk about trafficking. So they're really trying to get rid of Billy the Kid.
Because I'm really the biz. Check the track record, I really don't miss. Being a reptilian, not a snake, I telepathically hiss. I ain't a superstar, I'm practically a galaxy riff. And you gonna keep getting...
I'm not a superstar. I'm practically a galaxy riff. Okay. Okay. Like a makes me think of like a rip in the Matrix. Right? He's not a superstar. He's not one of these people who thinks they're famous and changes and all that. He's not a superstar. He's a galaxy riff. Like, because his stuff is so much deeper, and he puts God in his music in a good way, in my opinion. I like the We Are Not the Same. It's from Lil Wayne's We Are Not the Same. I Am a Martian. He said, we are not the same. I am actually this. He is actually what Adam Calhoun pretends to be. Like country, good at rap. Flawedzilla. WD-40 head ass. Flawed gets on my nerves because he had my stalker on his channel talking crap about me, and he don't know nothing about me. So I don't like Flawed. All capsize. He's taking out all the fake peoples, all the fake people. Reborn in the South every time I come back around. The spirit of rebellious music in the South, like a Charlie Daniels, like so many of the greats, like the spirit of country music. Even though he's doing rap, he still has a country spirit. And the themes in the songs are similar. The musical style is different, but the themes in the song are similar. It is the spirit of the South in the music. They got red dots on. That's such a hard bar. They've got red dots on their head, like he's got them in his sights. They got red dots on their heads. Plus, Indy 41 pointed out to me that they remember Adam did that Christmas video where he was talking about Native Americans and was being like crazy about it. He's had like this underground beef that nobody knows about going on with this Native American woman who raps named Indy 41. You've been volcanically burned. This dude got the pressure and ended up an obsidian clown. The channel Ashley Stotts broke y'all's individual spiritual shitty lyricism down. Thank you. Thank you. That is what I've been trying to do, is break down their crappy spiritual lyricism. I think he perfectly got the mission of my channel. That is what I'm doing, is breaking down their crappy spiritual lyricism. That is what I was doing. And I'm like, look at all these dudes that think they ain't suspect and this chick is getting them found. Thank you. I am a grifter hunter. Yes. Also, I would like you guys to just think about the fact that y'all have all heard the story about how after my Tom McDonald video, I had 777 subscribers. My name on YouTube and Instagram is Ashley's Thoughts 7. Okay? And he put me in his song at the 7-minute mark. When he gets to the 7-minute mark, that's when he starts talking about me. And it's a 7-minute long diss. So I think it's kind of cool that I just wound up right there at the 7-minute mark.
She like, did he really say that? Yes.
She's like, did he really say that? Yes, sissy, who's the one diddying now? Now, there's a debate about whether he is calling me sissy or whether he is calling Adam a sissy. I think both could be possible. He could be saying Adam's a sissy because he's the one diddying now. But he could be saying, yes, sissy to me. Now, if he's calling me sissy, I definitely don't know him personally. He has to mean his sister in Christ. It's the only way I could be his sister. We're definitely not related. Don't know him. So, I don't know. Up Church, if you watch this, it's going to be a crazy long reaction. So I don't know if you're going to make it all the way to the end. But if you watch this, is it me who is your sister? Or is it Adam who is a sissy? Or is it both? I don't know. He never answers those kind of questions when he watches my videos.
Sissy, who's really the one diddying now?
Oh, Kalani lets him know. You're at 7 minutes.
Damn, 7 minutes. All right, cool. Okay.
Fatality. I agree. Very good. I enjoyed it very much. Good job. Thanks for putting me in the song, man. And I like that you ended it with me too. That's really cool. This was great. This was amazing. Thank you so much. And thank y'all for watching. Like the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow other Creek Squad content. Okay? Go watch Gabe's last podcast. Make sure you're following Rusty Truck and Mike. Okay? And Uncle Will. And I'll see you guys in the chats. Bye, guys.